My goodness, what I would do for an 80-seat majority now. And you get a group of sensible people who know which way is up. And then you can start to repeal. That's the first thing that's got to happen. And then you can start to hold to account the permanent secretaries in the civil service, who, in my view, have become a law unto themselves. Mm-hmm. They're the next target. They need to be sorted out. They're not elected. They've got tremendous power. And I talk to ministers who say, you know, they now bump ministers off aeroplanes and, you know, they are the real power base now, because if you have deficient frontbench ministers, they don't hold the civil service to account. And in the past, I think the civil service had a sort of moral conscience that the secret's in the name, you know, the civil service, they're in the service of the people. And I think they did actually understand that they were serving an elected government. I think they've lost sight of that now. So I think a lot of the sort of malign, the DEI, all the nonsense that I regale against every day has poisoned them. And I think over time, after the war, where I think Britain actually respected individualism, it respected freedom, it had 2 world wars where a lot of its best people had died, I think that's waned. And I think we've now got these jumped up little people who aren't being held to account, who are basically pursuing their own agenda. And I question whether a lot of them are what I would call patriots. I don't think a lot of them are. So somehow what we need is Hercules and the Augean stables, the Great Repeal Act, and basically cutting the size of the state, holding them to account, and delivering for the British electorate, who ultimately are the boss.
Where would you